Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we are going to continue Wilhelm Max Speck's journey through automation, the car company tycoon game, and more specifically, the open beta of the light campaign mode V1. And what we are doing is making a premium car manufacturer out of that, and trying to sell in Gazmir after a massive depression we had here. The standard starting value for the luxury segment would be to start out at 0.5 and then increase, and as you can see it dropped down to like half the size of the 1940 starting value. That was rough, really rough. We almost went bankrupt and could turn it away by just stopping our production and selling from stock for a while. And now the Brandenburg Mark II is in production, and we're still selling a little bit of stock of the Brandenburg Mark I. And now it is time to design a new car for the coming boom. Just look at that, everything is green, and the city budget is increasing a lot. 1,000% increase in size. Yeah, not going to build a city car though, because those are non-prestigious, and we don't want to lose our prestige rating. And yeah. Let's see, region economy on the upturn, market awareness, very good for us here in the luxury premium and GT premium categories, luxury too, and the categories are just growing in general. So this is all looking good. Sales numbers are very good right now, and they will continue to be so. So now is the time to think of a new approach to this if we want to, and maybe upgrade our factories to be more efficient in the production and just produce better vehicles. So now we shall design a new car. And we are having a little bit of trouble here finding something that is looking good, but I think we are going for this classic. Not the 4-door, but the 2-door looks exactly like the super luxury premium super car muscle car-ish thing we want to build. So why not go with this and make a not hypercar out of it, because we don't want to make power, we need to control that power, put it on the ground and make it comfortable to drive. But also it should be just extremely prestigious, so we want to have a large 2-door vehicle if possible. And leather frame, I think leather frame, now that we are doing well, is of yesterday, so we need to invest into presses and manufacture things a little bit slower, but to higher quality standards. Isn't this looking ugly? This is so ugly. Max Speck, you have no idea how ugly your cars look, but they are super comfortable, I have to give you that. I think it is time for a... Oh, we can't fit a large V12 in there? How large can it be? Just 5 liters. That's not much. Alright, let's make it 5 liters. So a little downsized from our previous one. Still going for pushrod though. $167 horsepower. And do we have any troubles with the internals? No, it doesn't look like it. So we can rev a little longer, a little higher. 50 reliability, that's nice. Now we are mainly strangling with the carbs. And that is deliberate right now, because we don't want that power, and we don't want that extra cost in here either. So this is all good, provides us with a torque curve which is very easy to drive and shift through, and our mufflers get a break for once. I have strangled for about 20 years now, and they need a serious break from that. Now we finally have our mags. Yay! A little bit more of prestige here. Magnesium rams. We put those on. How should they look? Something like this. Yeah, let's go with this look. It's not that much choice here anyway. And we have 2 piston brakes. Hooray! Yes, finally. Okay, our brake problems are now once and forever resolved. We can now make whatever we want and still have more power. Well, not quite whatever we want. We can't produce a 3-ton vehicle and expect to be braking it. Having a brake distance which is acceptable at this stage, but the 2 piston ones will certainly help our big V12 in the front to not crash into too many old grannies on the road. Ah, look at the tech system in action here. We can unlock the next higher up package, entertainment package, a luxury 8-track. That will be on every banner that advertises this car. A luxury 8-track. And maybe we even want to put 1 or 2 quality in here. So either we have, free. So this takes 5 years off, so we are 5 years early with this one. And advanced safety goes in here, and of course handmade higher quality as per usual. Oh, we are certainly going for that now that we are building a new state-of-the-art tech car. Just look at that hydropneumatic springs. That will be awesome. Oh, look at that comfort rating. It's through the roof. Oh, shit, man. That will be a hit seller. I really think we need to upgrade our factories. And we do have the money to do so. How do we get this to be even better? Wheel spin is fine. Don't care about that. This is looking decent. As a starting point, at least. And then we have our brakes. And yep, they are not too powerful. Let's see, 65 maybe? Yeah, 65 is pretty good. 60, 70? Kills our comfort a little bit. But what are you supposed to do? You need to get down this rating. Comfort rating is decent enough. Let's lower this one by 10 points and see what it brings. Yeah, got that comfort back there. And overall good brake performance. And now, do we want to be going faster? Is this actually helping us? Prestige, only 0.1 points. I don't think it's worth it. It adds 1 year of engineering time. That's, no, 1 month of engineering time, sorry. So that's not worth it. I don't think it is. And cooling, yeah, we just leave it there. We want to be reliable. This is all good. And now we need to fix our suspension setup. So let's fix this one up. We do need less in the front and more in the rear. Moving up, that's looking good. More camber there, less camber here. Yep, getting there. 0 and 130 maybe. Still a little bit more. There we go. Alright. Now that we have... Oh, no, we need to check the dampers if we need to up those. No, we don't. That is already at the maximum. Yeah, it's looking good. And here... Oh, more comfort. Give us more comfort. No. Yeah, but for 1 point of comfort, I think that's worth it. Another point of comfort. It's looking good. We do need all the comfort. That was one too much. Alright, let's leave it there. And do we have any bottoming out? No, of course not. Our suspension is so high tech, it never bottoms out. And now our car is ready. Do we have a coupe variant out of this? No, only a 4-door, which we don't want to build. So this is the car we are going to build. We could make 2 trims, but I don't think we have the production capacity yet to make a luxury, normal luxury variant and the super luxury variant which we are currently building. So let's keep it simple for now. And let's put this through engineering. First we need to give it a new name. The Kronprinz. Yes, very German name. And this is just the standard coupe. Alright, fair enough. Let's move on to engineering. 3.6 years. Oof, it's getting long. It's getting really long. There we go. And up the quality again here for the tuning of the reliability. That's good. 55, 56. The engine being more reliable than the car itself. That's also good. And then let's put it into our existing production. So how can we upgrade this stuff? Well, we can upgrade it to level 3. And as you can see, these costs are getting pretty insane. So level 2, we've just added presses, as you can see. The presses add 50 million on top of it for a small 2. And we want to upgrade to a small 3, 24 a day. We could lower this a bit, just to save some costs here. 172 million. But we are going to have so much income in the meantime. So now I think I'm going hard on this one, as now the economy is turning up again, and I don't think there will be another big dip. Just a slight one. So I'm chancing that this will be our production which really gets us racking in the billions. And this one is still large enough. We don't have to upgrade it, and that's good news. So if we run this at 2.5 shifts, we're producing 29 cars. Alright, 29.5 cars a day. And look at how it scores. Yes, now we have to mark it up though. Wow. It's still very, very well scoring. Especially for the luxury segment. That's amazing. And 67% can afford it at that point. Yeah, that is probably going to go well. Now let's see how... Ooh, look at that. We can sell 94% of our production at the current state of the economy. So that does bode well. It costs 300 million. Ouch. Ouch. And it produces a profit monthly of 14 million once it is in production. Break-even point being mid-70s. Yeah, I think we go with that and hope for that in 3 years' time we do make enough money in order to pay for all that. It also helps us keep our taxes down as we're investing so heavily into new equipment. Let's get going. And we have almost sold out of the Brandenburg Mark I sedan, and now this should be all empty, and our sales for the Brandenburg Mark II are going up now. Selling plenty of cars. That is good. And let's see how the monthly profits turn out here, because they need to be kept high enough so that we can pay for everything we are making with the Kronprinz now. Yep, 5 million, 5.2 million a month, that certainly is enough. The market sizes, alright, we are in the next slight downturn. I don't fear that one too much. Let's see how much more it drops here. I don't think it will be too bad. Yeah, 2%, that's a pretty quick drop, but on the other hand, we should be more or less at the bottom when we start selling the next one and then turning up from there, so it should be decent enough. Oh, these are dropping quite harshly again. Let's see for how long though. I don't think it will be that bad this time around. Oh yeah, they are recovering already, so it isn't that bad. And the end of year results are in. We only paid 5 million in taxes. Wonderful. That is because we are investing so heavily now in the next factory. And that would mean that the cancellation of this one is reasonably early this time, but there's still ways to go until this goes into production, so we can speed through another year and see how much more this sells. And in the current economic downturn here, how bad is it? Yeah, but I think the trend is up now again. Please be up again. Market sizes, they are not declining too fast. Oh yeah, now comes the economic upturn. That is going up pretty quickly. The percentages, that is. And we are almost back to 0 again. That is not too bad. Market awareness, but let's see. So this is just flattening out, and now will probably rise. And we will be selling our new product, the Kronprinz, into the rise of the next boom. And I think that one will be even sharper than the previous one. As we are still undervalued here, or the luxury segment is still underperforming a lot right here. So I expect a sharp rise up right there. And let's take a look. Do we want to continue production right now? We have 100 months stock. And we are currently producing negative monies here. So no, we don't want to continue producing that. So let's just change the pricing. Oh yeah, it's not doing that well. So let's drop it to 60 or something. Convertible as well. Not quite as much maybe. Ah, but at 60 it's looking much better already. So let's sell it there and just close this. And now let's wait a month to see how it ticks over. Oh yeah, now we're selling much better again. But now we do want to cancel this stuff and just sell from stock. And then the factory can upgrade and stuff until our production starts in August. And the markets are growing again, so that's what we like to see. Oh yeah, and they are growing quickly. Really quickly. So we are perfectly timed with our new product, I think. Going into production very soon. The Kronprinz. Our best vehicle yet. Let's see how this sells. First month of production starting now. It cost us 60 million. And bam, yeah, nice. Even though we are still... Oh, now it's really... That makes it really hard to sell the Brandenburg now that this one is out. It's stealing all the segments. Yeah, and it's... Even though we're stocking it, it's still in the positive. And we are slowly selling off these cars. And as soon as the convertible is gone, maybe we sell even a little bit more of these. I don't know if we have to further... There's so many cars in here. Maybe we have to further reduce the cost of it. I think that's what I'm going to do just to access the full luxury segment. Alright, 40% markup instead of 100% before. Let's see how this sells. Much better. That is a lot better. 400 cars there. And in that manner we will be easily getting down to something more acceptable. And 50 million left only. So that was, again, a properly sized production here of the Kronprinz with all the upgrades. I think that was the right move. Let's see what the markets are doing. So awareness is through the roof in luxury premium and GT premium. Luxury is doing well. Market size, wow, look at that boom. Look at that boom. Still not visible here, but this will be spiking up. And let's take over the year and then call it a day. And there we go. So we had lots of costs, so we're not paying taxes now. That is excellent. And the next year will be looking very different, with lots of income there. Maybe not too well timed to have that many cars in stock here right now. Would have been better with a more even distribution of sales. But overall, let's take a look. We are selling into quite a few demographics here. Muscle Premium. they have found the Speckmobile. They are happy with that. And plenty of buyers there too. And that's basically the first time we are selling into this segment. That's cool. And market sizes, everything is green, everything is turning up, and look at this upturn. And now we are going to shoot right up above the average line here, and I think it will continue well into the 80s. And that will be golden times for Speck Automotives. And I think this is time to call it a day for today's episode, and I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.